Next up, we will go to House Bill 5030 by Chairman McNamara. Chairman, would you like to explain the legislation?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman and members of the committee, House Bill 5030 is a resolution respectfully requesting that the Rhode Island Attorney General review the recent water charges by the Kent County Water Authority and the PUC. This legislation was requested by a Warwick City Council resolution. Elected officials in Warwick have received numerous phone calls relating to disparities and the recent water bill charges, and I believe that there's some written testimony that will be forwarded, and also some other participants from Kent County that will expound on this at this meeting. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee.
Thank you, Chairman McNamara. Are there any questions for Chairman McNamara? Seeing none, thank you,
Chairman, can I wrote in the chat, but maybe that is not the right place to do it.
I do see it. The Vice Chair Caldwell.
Thank you. Chairman McNamara, I just want to thank you for putting in this legislation. Also, I hear from constituents almost daily about their water bills and about the issues they've had with the water authority dealing with them. So I think that this is really important, and I hope that we can do something about it. And my town council has not submitted a resolution, but I'm sure they would be in favor of that, and I'll talk to them about it too. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Representative.
Are there any further questions? Seeing none, thank you, Chairman McNamara. Next up, we have Senator Raptakis. Senator Raptakis.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, can you hear me?
We can.
Great. Also, I'm here to testify in support of Chairman McNamara's legislation regarding Kent County water. We've had historically many problems with the authority that services Warwick, East Greenwich, Coventry, West Warwick, Situate, Cranston, and a small portion of North Kingstown. So it's a regional water authority that just recently we had many complaints and spikes of their water bills, sometimes twice, 3 times, 4 times of the amount. Especially one issue we had in the city of Warwick, where one condo association, their bill was on average $800. It spiked all the way to $4,000. So we've had many of my colleagues in government, Representative Caldwell, Senator Valverde, Representative Pat Serpa, Senator Rogers, and Representative Nardone. We've written to the Kent County Water Authority regarding these issues. And again, there's still problems with the billing process. And at the same time, the Senate and House is preparing a joint letter to ask the Auditor General Dennis Hoyle to audit the Kent County Water Authority. And this legislation is very important because now you're going to have 2 entities. You'll have the Attorney General working with the Auditor General to find out why this billing practices occur and the severe problems within the authority. So I think it's an excellent resolution to have 2 state agencies to try to find what the problems are, especially affecting over 27,000 customers in the communities I mentioned. And thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee.
Thank you very much, Senator. Are there any questions for Senator Raptakis? Seeing none, thank you, Senator. Next up, we will take up David Simmons, the Executive Director of the Kent County Water Authority. Director Simmons, are you on the line?
I am on the line.
All right, you may proceed.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You may proceed with your testimony.
Thank you, Chairman Solomon and honorable members of the House Corporations Committee for having me here this evening. My name is David Simmons. I am the Executive Director and Chief Engineer for the Kent County Water Authority. I've been employed with the Kent County Water Authority since December of 2012. I was hired as the Treatment Manager and Water Project Engineer back in 2012. Then I became the Executive Director back in May of 2019. I have a bachelor's degree in environmental toxicology and chemistry from the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and a master's degree in environmental engineering from Worcester Polytech. I am a licensed professional engineer in the state of Rhode Island. I'm also a certified drinking water operator level 4 for both treatment and distribution in the state of Rhode Island. I've been working in the water business for the last 24 years. Prior to coming to Kent County Water Authority, I was the water superintendent for the town of New Shore. So on behalf of the Kent County Water Authority, I would like to respectfully oppose House Resolution 5030. I have provided written testimony to this committee, which is self-explanatory in nature. And in regards to this opposition, I just wanted to make myself available for really any questions that the committee may have regarding this issue. And thank you again for having me here this evening, but I just wanted the committee to know that the authority has taken this matter extremely seriously from day one. We have investigated every single complaint that has been brought before the authority, and I just wanted to make that known and publicly available. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So just out of curiosity, I know you've provided written testimony, but what is the concern with having just a review over what's occurring over at the Kent County Water Authority?
Well, in regards to this resolution, specifically it states the water bill for Centerville Glen Condominium Association and the City of Warwick was reportedly an estimated 455% higher than its previously quarterly bill with no given reason for provided increase. This is actually factually incorrect. KCWA completed a full and prompt investigation with the suggested reasons for their use, which was provided to the customer on November 17, 2020. Any member of the public can also review these findings on our website. Number 2, the resolution states numerous requests and inquiries have been issued to Kent County Water Authority for an investigation and explanation for the increases, but to date have not been vetted or answered. This is incorrect. The Kent County Water Authority has completed a full and prompt investigation for all customers that have filed complaints. And in an effort to find an additional transparency, all results from the investigation are presented on our website, www.kentcountywater.org. And we have engaged in multiple conversations with local officials, members of the General Assembly, and we will keep them informed as needed. And the last point is the resolution states, this House of Representatives of the State of Rhode Island hereby requests the Rhode Island Attorney General to review major increases in water charges by the Kent County Water Authority and the Public Utilities Commission. The Kent County Water Authority recently reduced its rates to its customers across the board effective September 1st, 2020 as approved under PUC Order 23896 in its most recent rate filing, PUC Docket 5012, as submitted January 31st, 2020. The cost of water is directly related to the amount a customer uses, thereby creating a perceived increase in water charges or rate hikes. Our comprehensive and thorough investigation plans have shown as the hot summer, extreme drought conditions were the primary causes that caused the disparities in increased water use. The last point I'd like to make is that the City of Warwick had the same number of complaints using the same Neptune meters and has arrived at the same conclusions as Kent County Water Authority, and the number of investigations that were also investigated by the Division of Public Utilities and Carriers came to the same conclusion. Additional water was used primarily as a result of the record drought summer, mostly for irrigation and recreational use. This use is further aggravated to abnormal increases to residential use patterns as it relates to COVID-19. In addition to the investigation results, the certified accuracy test results in every single meter installed in the Kent County Water Authority system since 2015 will be provided on our website. I'm hoping to have that on our website by tomorrow. And again, I just want to thank this committee for hearing me this evening, and that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for the witness? Seeing none, thank you very much. Next up, we have a written testimony from Thomas Kogut. We also have written testimony from Cynthia Frias from the PUC with concerns on the legislation. We've also received written testimony from Ryan Holt from the Attorney General's office with amendments, and I believe that is it for witnesses. So that would conclude the testimony on House Bill 5030.